All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 3 for the win. And joining us today, returning 2 weeks in a row, very, very, he should be very honored to be invited back 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
Zach L is back with us. Did you know it's going to snow on Tuesday?
Well, get hype.
I found that out right now. It's like
Washi, thank you for allowing me to be in your presence. I really appreciate it.
You should literally bow down, honestly.
I'm doing it right now. I'm bowing down. I mean, you can't see it, but that's what I'm doing right now.
I can see your face, but it doesn't look like you're bowing down. This is really infuriating. I'm being triggered. I need to save space. Anyway, yeah. So, I don't know. Just Mother Nature is, against having any kind of, a snow day. Oh, there we go. I can see him on the camera, and it's actually bowing down now. It's very good. Welcome. All right, before we do anything, I do want to address very quickly. Obviously, the shutdown is now over, and everyone in the White House is very, very sad about it. So, just the country is why the hell do we have to go through that? It was absolutely meaningless, and all the blame is going to go to Trump, and it's really just a big blow for the Republicans. Trump looking very, very screwed to see this. So, what's your reaction to the ending of the shutdown at this point?
Just the poor national parks workers, they're the ones that are really suffering. Can you imagine?
Yeah, not just national parks, just every federal worker.
And yeah, but that's true. But they usually make more. I'm saying national parks people. Oh, I don't know why I'm pointing at national parks people. I just have sympathy for them because they have such. Everyone loves national parks. Whatever. The point is, yeah, but can you imagine going a month without pay? That's 1/12 of your annual income that you just can't get. And a lot of these people live paycheck to paycheck. So I can only imagine how they're suffering.
Yeah, so they're gonna hopefully all get it back very soon. But yeah, and then there's obviously 3 weeks before the government shuts down again. All right, we'll probably go further into depth of this on another Newsflash episode with a little bit more news-centric in the near future, either tomorrow or Monday, if I can, because I do a very, very busy day tomorrow. But anyway, so that's all very exciting. Another good thing going on around is the Super Bowl coming up. Are you familiar with the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit familiar. It's the football event, I believe.
Yes. And so that's the New England Patriots and
let's get it.
The goddamn Los Angeles Rams, who really don't deserve to be there at all. It should be the New Orleans Saints. And I'd be very depressed if the Patriots. It's two different feelings. I feel like I'd be very depressed if the New England Patriots won, and I would just feel like the Super Bowl. The only two things to happen: the New England Patriots can win, or the New England Patriots could lose. I don't think the Rams could authentically win because they don't deserve to be there. They really do not deserve to be there, in my opinion, because the Saints lost that game on a BS, blatantly, probably one of the worst non-calls. They
paid the ref.
As I say, as a Saints fan, for a grand total of 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Absolutely disgraceful stuff. And
it was ridiculous. I have to agree. I have to completely agree.
Yeah, so... Yeah, but there's only two ways. But, I really am torn between my incredible desires of seeing, the awful city of Boston just be, embarrassed for once on the football national stage, or the Rams, the undeserving expansion team who lost or who was in the Super Bowl solely because of the refs. I'm torn. Really, can you understand?
I mean, I'm a Patriots fan, so I'm not very torn.
You're a Patriots fan?
I mean,
ish.
Patriots
fan? Oh, you're a
because
Celtics
my
fan, right?
family's from Boston. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, I'm not really.
The city
I don't really watch sports that much. Yeah. I'm not really a huge sports watcher anymore. But a few years ago, I was diehard Patriots fan. Now I'm just happy if they win, but it's not gonna be the end of the world if they lose. But I'm still rooting for them.
Yeah, I mean, I used to kind of like a lot more about Tom Brady, but then I got focused more about politics, and I Boston's kind of a dumb city, and Tom Brady kind of sucks. So yeah, but it's good to see people who always do well just fall flat on their face. People say oh, you just build them up and then tear them down. So what? Honestly, I don't really care. Yeah, so there are a lot of traditional prop bets, but those are the fun things are prop bets. So over/under is a bet on how often an event will happen, and odds are a fancy. If you don't know what those are, it's like just unnecessarily complicated way of communicating a payout. For example, will Big Boy and Adam Levine perform Mike Jack at halftime? Is a possibility. The offers 2 odds. It's like minus 400 odds, no plus 250 odds. For yes, that means 1 to 4. So $4 on a winning bet would mean a net $1 profit. You probably understand how odds work. All right, so here's how it works. So Sean McVay, how many times will the broadcast mention Sean McVay's age? And we're not going to bring any money into this, but how many? Because Sean McVay is literally the Super Bowl 53. They put it on. It's a little bit overkill from the NFL, but it's pretty much just an elaborate excuse to discuss the age of Sean McVay. He's the youngest head coach in the league history and the youngest ever to win a playoff game. When Brady famously slid in the 6th round, McVay was 14 years old. The last time the Rams played the Pats in the Super Bowl, McVay was playing on the field for his high school. In college, McVay played a game against pass receiver Julian Edelman, and it's a guarantee that McVay's youth will be mentioned in the broadcast multiple times. I think over/under is ridiculously low on this at 1.5. I take the strong over on that.
I'm going to say 10 times at the very least.
At the very least, because it's such a big...
And this guy is the youngest coach. He's one of the youngest coaches ever.
If he wins like this really, really incredible stuff, I think Tony Romo's going to be like, I think Sean McVay is going to turn 33 in January 24th. Actually, it was his birthday a few days ago. He's now 33.
Yeah.
33. So what do you know about that? I
can hear it ringing in my ears already.
Yeah, I could hear Jim Nance croaking on about it. Yeah, so is far over 1.5. That's incredibly, incredibly low odds. All right, so finally, how many replays of Ted Rath holding back Sean McVay will be shown? The over/under is 1.5 there on that as well. So if you don't know what the hold me back player has now been replaced by the hold me back coach. So what Sean McVay has is a personal body man who drags him off the sideline, which went viral this past week. I saw this on like a Snapchat story about where they have a literal guy dedicated to holding Sean McVay back so he doesn't get so angry that he charges onto the field and starts yelling and gets a penalty. So they have this guy out there. It's like 1.5. So is the over/under on that. McVay may be an offensive savant with photographic memory, but those gifts come at the cost of spatial awareness. McVay's body man is named Ted Rath, which sounds like very realistic for a body man name. But yeah,
Ted Rath.
I'm Ted Rath, like a Netflix special.
Ted Rath.
Would you watch a Netflix special about Ted Rath, the body man for Sean McVay?
Yeah, totally.
I wouldn't.
I could just see him at the club.
Yeah,
Ted Rath.
It's very. There's another one of these body men called Adam Smotherman.
Adam Smotherman.
Yeah.
They all have their names are so fitting for their jobs.
Yeah, this is like
it's almost like they changed it on purpose.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, so over under that is 1.5. Very, very likely. Okay, so Adam Levine, Travis Scott, and Big Boy are going to be... They had to get an Atlanta guy. Big Boy.
And Outcast.
Yeah, yep. So, yeah, this is probably the area where we are most qualified to talk about is the Super Bowl halftime show. And
this was hilarious. I saw this article and it was like, Big Boy is in Uncle Tom.
Oh, because the whole debate is people are mad about that they are not anyone who's black shouldn't perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Big Boy is getting that bread.
Leave the poor man alone.
He is a pretty popular radio show.
He has questionable morals, but he's getting that bread, so I gotta respect it.
For the
no, I'm joking.
If Cardi B, I don't know if he has questionable morals, but I don't know. I don't really think it's. Again, it's kind of a remarkable stance. It's like a very principled stance to not perform the Super Bowl halftime show because of the opposition to.
Wait, who was originally supposed to do it? I forget. Was it Kendrick Lamar? or something?
I
No,
think I think they asked him. They asked like Jay-Z. They asked like a bunch of rappers. They all said no
but
because
there
of
was,
Colin Kaepernick.
who originally was supposed to do it and then said no? Wasn't there like
Cardi
who
B.
ditched it?
Cardi B was thinking about doing it.
Wow. I remember when it used to be like people's dream to perform at the Super Bowl halftime
Yeah,
show, and
that
now
was, like,
people are just like
that was like the last Super Bowl.
they're
pretty
getting
much.
like B-list artists to like
Big Boy.
decline it. Like Big Boy is like C-list at this point.
Like who's like where has Adam Levine like the last song I was
He's
like,
not even the most popular member in Outkast, which are like not even popular anymore.
I was in 3rd grade the last time Adam Levine like released a song or something like that. It was like Payphone.
Oh, I remember Payphone. I better Payphone. I actually remember the first time listening to Payphone, and I was like, "Wow, this is all bop." Well, I didn't actually say that because I was like fucking 2nd grade, but I was like, "This is good." And now, like, I hear it and I want to punch. I want to punch my speakers. Well, I don't play it on my computer because I would never do that to my computer. I would never like make it play horrible music. I think that's torture to the system.
Well,
But
I'm doing
if
that. I'm doing that
video-
to my computer right now. So
How dare you? I would just like to issue a formal apology to anyone listening to this podcast who
All right,
has to listen to
we'll turn it
Adam
off.
Levine's horrible auto-tuned voice.
Yeah. So that's just so if you forget, if you were, for example, like if you're just I don't know if you don't remember that song, like that's what it sounds like. It just could only bear to play for a total of like 10 seconds, but yeah. So what will be the predominant color of Adam Levine's top at the start of the halftime show? Black is favored at 2-1.
What? What about
And
white? He's
any
always
other
wearing a white
color
t-shirt.
Is 150. Levine wears lots of black, so
He does.
there is pretty good odds apparently, according to this article, that they'll have that. So what song
I feel
will?
like whenever I picture him, he's in a white t-shirt, but I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not the
apparently-
biggest Adam Levine fan.
Oh, apparently no. Black is. No, light is apparently the bet that he'll wear. All right.
Wait,
so,
what are the odds?
Oh, the odds are -200 for black, and any other color is +150. But I don't know.
Oh,
But it says at the bottom. It says the bet is light.
wait, why is it negative numbers? Shouldn't it
Alright, I
be
don't-
like
I don't know.
fractions? I don't know. What?
Isn't that normally? Wouldn't they
No,
just like
it's
3
like
to
2
1,
to 1 or
2
like
to
1
1,
to,
whatever it would
2
be?
to 1 is like if you put in $2 you get $1, and like 1 to 2 is like if you put in $1 you get 2. So why is it negative 200? What?
They have those. Yeah, that's a weird way. I don't know if I've ever seen this way of writing odds that they have.
Wait, what's the article? Let me see.
It's on the Ringer. Yeah, but then there's a question of what song will Maroon 5 perform first. I think One More Night out of all those awful songs that they have. Oh, it's better be just entirely Travis Scott. That's what I will. That's what I hope. But just to like give you a little bit of a refresher on what songs they perform first. They may start with Girls Like You as a possibility. Moves Like Jagger, like Don't Want to Know. Moves Like Jagger was literally, again, this is another one, third grades. So the most highly favored song is is it the lowest number or the highest number that goes first? I don't know. Like, this is such a weird way. I know like 2 to 1, 3 to 1. But yeah, so just on the past, Coldplay's halftime show started with the Viva La Vida. Oh my god. Halftime performer reliably starts with something upbeat, so that's why I'm saying Moves Like Jagger or Sugar. Maybe they like transition to like Animals or something like that. I don't know. Beyonce started with Crazy in Love way back when, back in 2013. The bet is Moves Like Jagger. Yeah, so the dream, though, is that Levine uses Cardi B as a bridge to bring out her estranged husband, Offset, whom she said this week she wants to get back together with, and the rest of the Migos, who are God's Land, and do their Migos song for 30 seconds before switching the beat to Sicko Mode. Yeah, so...
Boom, boom.
Yeah, all I'm saying is this may be better. This better be like majority Travis Scott. Like, because that's the way it should be.
Oh my god, the track team's pep rally video.
Wait, there's so many. All right, we need to give a little more context there. Like, what was that was the yeah, they did like